Hello, I'm Stephen Dement, founder of the Brook School and the American Freedom Museum. We are very excited to participate in the Washington A Man of Prayer event. The Brook School is an independent, Christ-centered college preparatory school here in East Texas. We serve grades pre-K through 12 with a boarding component for grades 8 through 12. One of the goals of our school and museum is to educate our youth about the rich Christian heritage of our nation and of our founding fathers. An integral part of our learning resources is the American Freedom Museum, a comprehensive teaching museum located here on our campus, which takes one on a journey from the hills and valleys of the American Revolution to the sands of Iraq and Afghanistan, centering on our nation's presidents and military who have heroically led and sacrificed to ensure those freedoms that we enjoy today. You know, Abraham Lincoln once said, "The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of the government in the next." The truth of this statement is quite evident today. Beginning with the Supreme Court decision in 1962 outlawing prayer in public schools, we have experienced a steady and growing disregard for our Christian heritage, both in the public school classroom and in society itself. From an initial exclusion of anything religious to outright discrimination and attacks upon religion and people of faith. In conjunction with Washington A Man of Prayer, the staff of the Brook School and the American Freedom Museum has developed a comprehensive curriculum with lesson plans to be added on an annual basis. The curriculum will be tailored to 3 student groups: elementary, middle school, and high school. There will be downloadable materials through a link on the Washington A Man of Prayer website and also on the American Freedom Museum website for 3 separate groups: parents, teachers, and students. There will be no charge for these materials. The objectives of our curriculum are to help young people understand that God alone establishes the nations of the world. Also, to know that God uses ordinary men and women to accomplish His purposes. To understand that all the founding fathers were ordinary men who were called to do extraordinary things. We want our young people to know the details and significance of the first presidential inauguration, to understand the Christian heritage of the United States, to recognize and study God's leadership in action, to serve God in the role He has chosen for them in a manner that honors Him. We want them also to understand the importance of their personal involvement in and understanding of American politics in their lifetime. And finally, we want to prepare them to actively participate in the Washington A Man of Prayer webcast on May 7th, 2014. Plans are also developing to hold an annual student congress in Washington to give students a practical, hands-on learning opportunity of how our government works in the very shadow of our nation's capital. It is our hope and prayer that through this and related events, we can begin to raise up a new generation of student leaders who will not only value their heritage as Americans, but will extend that heritage as they begin to impact their society and government for Christ. We are asking you to join in this strategic effort by bringing this historical national event directly to your students through the Washington A Man of Prayer webcast and curriculum. Thank you, and may God richly bless you as we pursue this very important task together.